Alright guys, welcome back to the most amazing gaming channel in the world. Today we're going to be going over the Erlang Shen build, and I personally consider him more of a jungler than a solo laner. He can be played in solo, as you guys probably have known if you have played in the PTS, but otherwise, he's classified as a warrior with an assassin kit. This guy is like ridiculous. He's got, basically to summarize his abilities, one, an increased physical damage and negates basic attack penalties. He has a cripple with damage and a root, and he also has a shield as well as increased attack speed and a taunt that mitigates damage and then heals him for a shit ton of damage. So essentially his abilities. And before we get started into this, guys, I do want to say, if you haven't already, go follow that Twitch and Twitter down below. I will be trying to do giveaways at least weekly from now on, because we have started to have quite some good success. So anyways, let's start going into this. First thing you're going to want to upgrade is going to be your 1. The next thing you're going to want to upgrade is going to be your 3. The next one, in most cases, I'd probably have to say 80% of the time I played, I went into my 2 next. The 2 will just basically allow you, if you do hear them coming over, you can root them in place and secure your mid harpies. If they're coming in on you and you don't realize that there's already an early game gank, then you can root them and get out, or you can secure the kill. 80% of the time, go with your 2. Otherwise, I would say go into your 1. Next one you want to go into is going to be your 1, and then go into your ult, then finish off your 1. At level 8, this is probably the most asked question that I do get. Please, at level 8, do not level up. This basically means you have a skill available at level 8. By not using it, when you hit level 9, you can then go into your ult and your 1. Do not put it into anything. It's that simple. Just don't, and you'll have 2 skill points at level 9 to go into. I do upgrade the ult whenever possible. You may be asking why. The reason why is because you heal 90 more, which isn't the big thing, but the biggest thing is an increased taunt and the damage mitigation. People do not realize that if you can negate 2.5% of the damage, that if you accidentally taunt 3 or 4 people as a jungler and they all start to attack you, that 2.5 is really going to come into handy when you're mitigating that damage. So that's why I like going into that. The next one will be the 3. Now, some people will disagree with this and say, why do you go into the 3 before the 2? The 2 increases the duration of the cripple and the root, things like that. The biggest reason why is because not only do you get a higher shield, you do more damage with your turtle, your mink does a shit ton more damage, and your mink also has an increased attack speed. Now, with this maxed out, at level 14, you can either have a 0.6 damage duration, which isn't that much, or you can have a 20% increased attack speed. Personally, I'll take the attack speed because I know in that 1.15 seconds with a 35% attack speed, I will be able to do more DPS than if I were to do 15% attack speed at 1.75 seconds. That's just my personal opinion. You guys may play them different, but I'm pretty sure common sense and knowledge will be able to do that. I don't want to do the math. I'm horrible at math. Anyways, upgrade the 2, and then, like I said, the ult whenever possible. Now, the point in which you guys have always been waiting for, probably, is the build. First thing you want to go into is going to be Warrior's Tab, not including Boomba's Mask. You got to get that as a jungler, and potions, things like that. Warrior's Tab to Ritual Dagger. Ritual Dagger is incredibly good for only 1850 gold. This isn't the PTS, so things may change, but basically you get some good CDR. You get the attack speed, you get the movement speed, you get the passive, and then you get the health. Ritual Dagger is going to be very, very good. The third item I get is Concise. You're going to want to go into this because I tried Wind Demon, and yes, you were critting, but you can't crit hard with 40 physical power. It's just not worth it. Go into Concise, then Wind Demon, and then go into Executioner. This basically just allows you to reduce their physical protections and shred through them even quicker. And then lastly, Deathbringer. It's going to be very hard. You got to play safe until you get Concise. After you get to Concise, you will snowball. Some items I think may be good. A Relic. There are definitely situational. Thorns is not good. Do not get it unless you're a support. It's not going to be that great. Please trust me on this. This was a height of the underworld. If you get it as anything else, you're basically wasting a relic because you're not going to be doing as good as if you were to pick up another item. One item, though, I do think that he could be good with is Wrath because it increases the CC chain, because Wrath now stuns enemy gods for 1 second. In addition to having him be a jungler, not only will he be able to clear jungle camps quicker, but it increases the jungle bosses, i.e. Gold Fury and gold or Gold Fury, and Fire Giant, it will do 1250 to them at a cost of an increase of 30 seconds of the cooldown reduction. Now, just to go through a couple voice commands, because I know some of you guys would like to hear that. Here we go. Here's his laughs. His taunts.
Come fight me, if you dare. My dog has more honor than you. Your strength is no match for mine.
Awesome. And then some random voice commands.
Incredible. Woohoo! You're impressive. Incredible. Well fought. Gank. Nice job. No problem. You're impressive. I'll gank left lane. Attack Fire Giant. Attack the Gold Fury.
Perfect. So hopefully that does kind of give you guys a voice pack. This is actually the one god in which I like. I don't like the palette change on him. I like the default skin. So hopefully these guys did show you how a good build. So you guys can go and destroy everyone with him. As you can see, you absolutely just demolish with him. So if you guys did like it, give it a like, comment, subscribe. And until the next time, as always, have yourself a fucking amazing life.